All right, Leo, the Leo soap opera. And I got a pre-shuffle for you. I'll tell you what. Leo, this is going to be a hell of a reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's soulmate cycle for March 2022. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Stifled Tarot, or you've been following the Leo soap opera, you're probably here for a reason. Leo, I can't tell you apart from your soulmate, so I say somebody. For you, I'm honest with you. And those of you that have been following along here, everybody's watching Leo soap opera. Here's my pre-shuffle. I'll tell you what I told the Cancerians a little while ago. I didn't use this deck for them. I'll tell you what I told them. The High Priestess, right here. The High Priestess's eyes are open. Somebody using their intuition. Could be your person, could be you, I don't know. Somebody using their intuition. Crossed by the Ace of Wands, they want a new beginning. And a passionate one at that. There's justice here. There's justice. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the Four of Wands. And the Devil. The wheel is turning. It's probably toward a divorce or something, on something long-term, a toxic situation on their side. Well, the wheel is turning, right? It's a toxic situation. And there's the Devil right there. That's the Devil. Right there with the Four of Wands, a marriage for most of you. Somebody here, the wheel is turning on it. Justice is here. It's toxic. It's past its expiration date. Where's the wheel turning? Toward the soulmate connection. The Two of Cups. It's crossed by a lot of regret. The Five of Cups. A lot of regret for a soulmate connection that they blew off for some toxic shit. Which turns out to be not the Four of Wands after all. With the Devil crossing the Four of Wands. That's not good. It's toxic. They're following their intuition now. And I've been seeing it about a new beginning. And I've been seeing it in your weekly polls. So a lot of times the Eight of Pentacles comes up. The energy reads like somebody squirreling money away. Squirreling things away to get themselves free of that toxin. Well, the toxin showed up here. Somebody using their intuition for a new beginning. The wheel is turning on a toxic situation. Energy is balancing within them. There's the toxic situation, Four of Wands and the Devil. Toward a soulmate connection, the Two of Cups, that they regret not moving toward. That they regret that there's nothing here. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's go. It's nice to see. It's forward moving energy. That's why it's nice to see. Let's shuffle the deck here for Leo. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo, universe. Tell me about that pre-shuffle. First card out is Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? Let's find out why the fuck we're here. Let's see what's going on, as if we don't know. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo from March 2022. Okay, why the fuck are we here? Leo, strength. Yeah, somebody pulling up their big boy, big girl pants and getting away from toxin. Towards something that they regret not coming toward. It's right there. There's a little bit of fear here. I bet there is fear of the unknown. What's going to happen to me? You know, it's represented, that toxin has represented their stability for a long time. For a lot of you. After that is the Seven of Cups. It's what I just said. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. Yeah. What's going to happen? I don't know. It could be anything. Okay. But they're getting their strength up to do it. That Leo energy is passionate forward movement. I said, rewind, I did. I said the energy was forward moving as I was shuffling. And I pull a card of forward movement. Leo energy is passionate forward movement. That's how it reads. That's the frequency. That's what it is. All right. I think they might be weighing options right now. I don't know. With that Seven of Cups, certainly some confusion. I think I get more a worry of what's going to happen next. I think that toxin, that Four of Wands, that toxic Four of Wands, right? The supposed happy home has represented stability for a long time for this person. So it's always scary to go into the new. There's always fear around the Strength card. You know. Let's see here. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo from March 2022. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. All right? All right? You ready? Overall energy. Why are we here? You might want to watch the Cancer reading. Just to be clear, I didn't use this deck. It's a different deck. But you might want to watch it. It's the Eight of Wands. It's passionate forward movement. It's fucking pretty much Leo energy right there. Again. But this time, it's got communication attached to it. It's communication toward those Two of Cups. I can tell you that. The soulmate connection. What's crossing it? Death. So everything's changing for this person. There's big changes happening here on their side. And I saw that in the Cancer reading too. That's why I said you might want to watch it. Their energy of their connection was the Eight of Wands from a different deck. Tell you what, this is death. Rebirth for the soulmate connection. Somebody wants a second shot here. Somebody knows they passed up something pretty cool. Right? With you, with somebody pretty cool. They passed up an opportunity with the shit for shit. And that's what I got here in this. That's the energy. If it's not for you, it's not a reading for you. But these Leo readings get the highest ratings of any readings I do. And I'm on to some kind of energy here. There's some kind of energy coming in for me. It might just be for me. I don't know. But you're here for a reason. Eight Wands. Communication toward the soulmate connection and passionate forward movement away from toxin. A toxic Four of Wands. Let's go. Our readings on the flip. Jesus, with Death card too. My God. Divorce. Breakup. Getting away from the toxic family. Whatever it is, it's on. Like Donkey Kong. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person or somebody. Again, I'm going to say your person, Leo, but roles can be reversed, okay? Please remember that. This is how your person feels in their emotions. This is how someone or your person, whoever it is, feels in the soul about this connection. Now, what they show you or tell you in the 3D, I think for a lot of you in the 3D, it's crickets chirping, dead silence is what I think. I pick up on that. I get that. But there's a lot going on in that silence. There's a whole lot of chatter. It's the loudest fucking silence I've ever heard. Or felt, I should say. Right here's the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know, and I'll tell you. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. And this person, whoever this is, has made this work over and over again with the toxin. Convinced themselves that it's fine, it's okay, I like the shit, it tastes good, and it doesn't taste good. You know why it doesn't taste good? You can tell yourself that this tastes good, this shit tastes good, as long as you don't know it's shit. And you can get away with it. You could trick your brain. And that's what they've been doing. But the problem is they saw this soulmate connection. You had a soul recognition with this person. And then they realized what they had was shit. And once you know it's shit, you know you're eating shit. And you know it doesn't taste good. You can't trick the brain if it already knows it's shit. And that's what I'm getting here. That's the energy read. You saw it in the pre-shuffle. You saw it in the cut. You see it in the overall energy with a death card crossing it. 8 Wands, overall energy. Watch the fucking Cancer reading. Watch the overview reading for the month. Very important. I'm telling you, I'm the guy reading the energy. I know. And I did not use this deck for Cancer, by the way. Not at all on the main YouTube reading. What's the energy around the connection? First card out after 8 Wands and Death. Emperor. It's divine masculine coming in toward the connection at freight train fucking speed. That's what it is. It's somebody taking control. Somebody wants a second chance here. It's not Burger King energy. It's control energy. It's someone who's like, I don't want this to be done. I saw it in the overview reading. That energy was there. It's right there. The divine masculine is coming toward the divine feminine like a fucking freight train. 8 of Wands is passionate, fast, forward movement. All right? It's all fucking Leo energy in this reading. It's fucking amazing. What's the, how do they feel in their emotions? Again, roles can be reversed. 10 of Wands. Yeah, dam's about to break. I've been talking about this card. This card keeps coming up. I told you in a recent 3 quick cards about the Page of Cups, right? The wave behind her here in the Witch's deck. Yeah. What happens when a dam breaks? You get a wave. You get a big wall of water. Right here. The 10 of Wands is a lot of burden on this person. All right? There's a lot of burden. There's expectations put upon them in their life. There's people, there's responsibilities they have, but they're not happy. And if you're not happy, you're not anything. You're just shit. And they see you, the soulmate connection, the person on the other side of it, the divine feminine, as the shit. The shit. My street name that I share with you. The shit. It's a lot of burden. That dam's about to break. Can't wait to clarify this reading. How do they feel in the soul about the soulmate connection? Somebody. Two of Pentacles. They don't know what to do. Back and forth. Back and forth. Also, there's an option here, because it's red with the Emperor. They might lose some money leaving that toxic Four of Wands. Marriage or family dynamic or both. It could be both in this case. They could, but they're back and forth on it. They're confused. They don't know what to do. So they go round and around and around. They overthink it. This person's, I've told you before, this person's an overthinker on fucking crack. They need to get out of their brain and get in their soul. They are. With that High Priestess we opened with. They are. But it's not surprising that that's there. Also, it tells me they're not sure. Again, roles can be reversed, but I'm saying them. They're not sure that you're even still open to this connection anymore. Well, I can tell them that you are. You're watching tarot readings. There's your sign, right? Okay, hidden energy, red with the Emperor. What's the universe want to tell you? 8 swords. They're in their head too much. It's an Emperor in their head too much. That's never good. It slows things down. Somebody needs to stop thinking here and start doing it. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. It's everything I told you. It was the secondary energy I just told you about this card. 8 swords. They're not trapped. This is someone who thinks they're trapped, but they're really the Emperor. The Emperor's never trapped. He's the fucking Emperor. Male or female. Doesn't matter. They're not trapped. They're not stuck. The key is right in their fucking pocket. He got the master key to the whole goddamn kingdom. All 4 kings rolled into one, male or female. Yeah. This is nonsense right here. And this was part of what's causing the burdens. The 10 wands. A dam's about to break. Whole readings clarifying death crossing the 8 of wands. This is a very powerful position. I would also note that in Cancer's reading, the other hot spot, the 4 of wands was the overall energy. See? You're all connected. It doesn't matter if you don't know a Cancer. It's a close proximity angle to you. A very interesting reading you might want to check out. But this, not to diminish this, this is about what I expected with somebody walking away from a toxic 4 of wands. Yeah. Using their intuition for once, but still feeling like they're limited. They're not limited. The energy's coming in like a freight train toward the divine feminine, toward the non-runner. How do they feel? No, it's not how they feel. It's the potential final outcome. What's the potential final outcome? Red with the 10 of wands, by the way. 4 of cups. There's a huge fear of rejection here. This person's very ego and pride based. I often say in these Leo readings, you're the only reading I say it for, your person reads like a fucking celebrity. And I fucking hate that. I do not get on well with most of them. I don't. I've known about 40 here in my time here in Los Angeles. I'm only friends with 3. Because I thought, not that the other 37 didn't want to be friends, it's that they're very fear-based. They put up a pretense. I never got anything more than what they give a fan, which is a plastic smile and an autograph. They won't open up. I need my friends to open up. This person here is a real fear of rejection here, and it's based in pride and ego. It's like this little boy on the card. I sometimes give the analogy, brought this girl there to bang, and he's ending up looking at the frogs and stuff like that. But the energy I get off this right now is the only reason he's looking at the frogs and not banging this girl, right, who he brought there to do that to, is because he think his dick chakra's too small. He think that she's going to think it's not big enough. That kind of thing. And he can't have that. That's going to hurt his ego for years. And he's not going to be able to function right. He's going to hermit himself away, scared and whatever. This is a person, this energy here that I'm pulling on, it may or may not be for you. Hey, I'm just giving you the energy read. This is an energy here of a person who enjoys having their ego stroked. They succumb to flattery very easily. Okay? That's how they make all their friends, all their contacts. They're people that flatter them and coddle them. Tell them they're pretty, tell them they're handsome, whatever it is. That's why I say it reads like a fucking celebrity, an attention seeker. It's ego, pride. Someone who needs to control everything. Yet when it comes to their emotions, they don't know what to do. What do I do? What do I do? I'm back and forth. I'm back and forth. I don't know. I've never felt this way before. Yeah. In that toxic Four of Wands, there was never any real love. Right? It was all about something else. We know from other readings I've done, it's all about pentacles or something along those lines. In a lot of cases, this is an energy I read of someone, the other side of that toxic relationship, wouldn't have given them the time of day if they weren't who they are or whoever they are. You know, kind of a thing. It is. It's a very status seeking, attention seeking, ego, pride kind of energy. And it's limiting this person. And right now the dam's about to break on it. Because the soulmate, there's so much regret for passing up on something real. You know? It's amazing the amount of regret that was attached to that Five of Cups that I showed you that was with the Two of Cups in the pre-shuffle. Let's clarify. You ready? Let's do this. So the final outcome is fear of rejection. All right? It might hold them back. I don't think it will, because this is a 10. The 10 of Wands, these two are read together. I don't think it's enough. I think that this 10 of Wands is about the tip to an Ace of Wands. And we saw the Ace of Wands in the pre-shuffle. So we know if they follow their intuition, they'll come right to you. Okay? They'll come right to the soulmate connection. If they listen to their brain, they're going to forever be in this and forever be in regret. It's very clear from the cards, and it's very clear from my energy read. And since these Leo readings get the highest ratings of anything I do, 99.9% is common, I'm on to some kind of energy. I'm spot the fuck on here. Alright? Obviously, it's a general reading. You have to apply it to your situation. But it is what it is. I also think I have the highest number with the Leo readings of the person from the other side, the divine masculine, watching. Strangely enough. I pick up on multiple energies here tied to the same connection. So, in a way, I'm talking to that person a little bit, aren't I? And I'm telling that person, if they're listening right now, smarten the fuck up. Live your life with your soul. Lead with your soul, not with your goddamn brain. Right? Life isn't about superficial, materialistic nonsense and status and people flattering you. That's not what life is. Whatever. Alright, the Emperor. Here we go. Let's go. Why is the Emperor here? But it keeps coming up, whatever that Four of Wands is on their side, a marriage, a relationship, a family dynamic, a career that they should have gotten out of years ago, whatever it is, it's toxic, and it always comes up with the devil attached to it, or a Seven of Swords, both of which are fucking toxic. And today, it came up crossed by the devil. That's toxic, 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 toxic. And right here, the Emperor, I've got the Empress on top of the Emperor. Crossing the Emperor is the Empress. This connection is coming the fuck together. I told you, it is coming in like a freight train. Now your person, whoever it is, can use their free will and go all toonces the driving cat off the road to destiny if they want. But they're not going to get a whole lot more chances here. There's going to reach a point where this is going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, and she is going to think it's too small. Okay? Right now, she wouldn't. Right now, she'd be okay with it. It's fine. It's a little smaller than the last person I was with, but it works. It's okay. I know it's in. Right? Either way, there is going to come a time here. The Leo connection in particular has a fucking time limit on it. And that timer is ticking. It's a very powerful connection. The universe itself is going to let it go at some point. This person needs to smarten the fuck up. I've got the Empress crossing the Emperor. The affecting energy, what's affecting the Emperor right now, the divine masculine, is the energy of the Empress. Alright? And I know there's a few of your emperors watching me right now. And I hope the fuck they're listening. Because this is nonsense right here. This has no business in the soul. No business whatsoever. And toxin has no place in Four of Wands at all. What's on top of the Emperor? Knight of Cups. All this energy, this Empress energy, the divine feminine, is causing the runner, the one who ran, which is in most cases in this cycle is the emperor, is the divine masculine, to almost be compelled to come in. They're coming towards. I just got done saying it's pretty much Leo energy here. We got strength and why the fuck we're here. I got the Eight of Wands right here. Passionate forward movement, fast, passionate forward movement. And attached to it is communication. Well, the Knight of Cups is also a card of communication. The energy of the runner is coming toward the fucking Empress like a goddamn freight train. And the only thing jamming it up is 8 swords, too much in their head, and this in the soul. They're not fully open, although they are listening to their intuition more now, which is nice to see in that pre-shuffle. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Bringing in the Cup of Love. It's nice. It's communication. It's forward movement. Why is it here? Because of pain. 3 swords. It's here because of the loss of the connection. They feel the loss of it. They don't want to. The Emperor feels the loss of the Empress. Right here. 3 swords through the heart. It's not the reason they should be coming in. They should be coming in because they want to. Not because they feel the pain of it. But there's a loss. They feel the loss. We saw the regret. And it was a lot of regret crossing the 2 of Cups in the pre-shuffle. It's right here. This is the energy of the connection. It backs up the pre-shuffle 100%. All the universe wants to say about the toxic 4 of Wands on their side is they're getting it. The wheel is turning on it. Okay? The expiration date is up. The wheel has already turned. It's been shit for a long time. And it's time to go. And if they stay, knock yourself out. If they stay, this is what they have to look forward to. 10 Wands, 8 Swords, always in their head. 2 of Pentacles, maybe trying to distract themselves with work and projects. Well, there's going to come a day when you can't distract yourself. And there's going to come a day when it's too late to pick up on this 2 of Cups. Full, powerful fucking soulmate connection. I'm telling you. Alright. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Let's go. Very, very, very amazing with these Leo readings. This Leo soap opera. The amount of, my voice reflects the energy that I'm reading. The amount of passion that's in my voice right now is the amount of passion that's contained within this connection. All right, I'll tell you what. All right, let's go. 10 of Wands, why is it here? I don't know if I'm extending this or not. I have no idea yet. But I may pull a side reading on that toxic 4 of Wands if it doesn't come up again here, because it doesn't look like it's going to. It just wants to talk about the freight train of energy of the Emperor coming toward the Empress. Okay? But it did tell us why in the pre-shuffle. Why is the 10 of Wands here? What is this? This is our chance where it might talk about that toxic relationship. I don't know. 10 of Wands is a burden because of what I said. The 10 of Wands, the burden, it crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. They need to come big. They need to come with a good offer. It's what I said about the 4 of Cups. These are read together. It's what I said. You know, there's a lot of fear of rejection here. This person's ego can't take it. They're not sure if it's big enough. They got a self-worth problem. A little bit. Yeah, they're afraid to be vulnerable. They don't know how to process emotions properly. This is a person who probably when things go crazy or something goes off plan, like they're a rigid planner, when something goes off plan, they react. There's like a spontaneous reaction without any thought for the ripple effect of it. You know? It's like they keep throwing sticks of dynamite on it. You know? That's the energy I get here. And it's not the way to fucking live. It's not the way to be. Relax. You know? Relax. Why is the King of Pentacles, why is the 10 of Wands here? The King of Pentacles on top of it. Again, it's a burden. Their whole that toxic relationship did show up here. The toxic thing on their side, which for most of you is a marriage or relationship or a family dynamic or both or all three, I don't know, is very much this person's stability. It's all they've known as their stability. And it's, why is the King of Pentacles here? The Queen of Cups. And on the other side of it, the burden is there because there's love in this soulmate connection. There's no love in what's on their side. They want both. They want stability and love. They don't have it. The devil proves that in the pre-shuffle. And the fact that there's burden here. There's burden, you know. And that's why they're back and forth here in the soul. On one side, there's this King of Pentacles that I've got, male or female. On the other side, there's the soulmate connection, the Queen of Cups, the most love I can pull from a deck. This person needs to understand the concept that I teach all of you. And it's probably what their parents taught them, to be honest with you. It's probably core programming within this person, that you get the pentacles and the stability, and then the love will come. No! For fuck's sake! God, even just read the Bible, for God's sake, it'll tell you the opposite of that. That's not what happens. You get the cups. Life by the cup is what this person needs to learn. And until they learn it, they're always going to be this fool right here. Two, back and forth, back and forth. I'm in my head, I'm in my head. Probably lots of fighting and arguing and all kinds of shit too. I know, I see them coming towards you. It's up to their free will whether they muster up the nerve. Remember, I said there was fear around that strength card. I said it. It's right here. It shows up in the final outcome. Maybe it's not big enough. Maybe my offer won't be enough. Maybe they'll reject me. So what? You can't take that? You're too much in your ego? Well, I can tell you, if an egomaniac shows up to talk to me, they're gone. I'm not interested in that. I'm not an ego stroker. You know, you want to say something, say something. You know, you show up and, oh, I'm in my ego, I'm great, and shit like that. Fuck you. That's my response. See you later. Okay, good for you. I'm not impressed. I'm impressed with people. I want the person to impress me. All right? I'm not impressed with their accomplishments or what kind of car they have or how much their house is worth. I don't care. Who's the person? Right? This is a person who cares a lot about what other people think. Too much. So much so it keeps love at bay. You know? Hell. Whoever they're with in that toxic Four of Wands, I wouldn't be surprised if people talk about that person behind their back. You know? The neighbors think they're an asshole too. Kind of a thing like that. But they're probably nice to him or her, him or her, when they see them. Yeah, I get it. I know this energy. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is it here? In the soul. Okay. Because all they feel is this connection. It's the lovers. And this is a nice lovers here in this Witch's deck. It's nice because the two are holding hands. They're already together. In the soul, you two are already together. I don't care if they got a marriage on the outside world, outside of you. The marriage is just a legal document. Yeah, we get married in a church, but you find out pretty quick when you get a divorce how unholy the whole fucking thing is. It's a contract. It's a business contract is really what it is. In the real soul, in the soul energy, you two are already together. And you've always been together. That's why I'm pissed here. Okay? That's why I'm pissed. It's like I put myself in your shoes and I say, somebody else is with my wife. You know, it feels like that to you, doesn't it? If your person's married. It feels like that to you for a reason, because you're already been married to this person. Not marriage in the earthly contract sense. You have a soul contract with this fucking person. And this person's violating that soul contract because of this shit. Eight Swords, oh, maybe I should make it work. It's my stability on this side. And don't go for the cups. The cups bring everything. What they don't realize, what this energy doesn't realize that I'm picking up on, is that by going for the cups, by going for the soulmate connection, their whole life changes. Everything. Jobs start coming through, everything. That the energy that's around them is devil energy. It's toxic. It casts things off. It pushes away things. They pick up on that energy because it's static energy, and then other people perceive that. And it's like, you know, you'll be like talking to somebody, maybe a meeting or a job interview or something, and the person on the other side just senses there's something off about you. There's something that's not right. Something doesn't seem, you know, it does. I don't know if I want to invest in this person, kind of a thing. It's because of that devil energy. You get rid of that, you go toward a connection that's rooted in angel energy, and your whole life changes. They're not doing that. Yet there's a soul contract for that to fucking happen. I can feel the soul contract, I can see the soul contract It's here. It's coming out in the cards too. What's on top of this Two of Pentacles? The Three of Wands. It's a whole, everything I just told you just came out in one card. It's a whole new world for this person if they just make a fucking choice to go toward the Cups and get the fuck out of that. It's not real stability. It isn't. I guarantee you it's codependent on crack. Whatever relationship is on the other side here, codependent on crack. And it's some sort of one person does all the work and the other one does all the spending kind of situation. It could go either way, whether it's your person or the other person. It's hard to say in a general reading. Why is the Three of Wands here? Seven of Pentacles. It's sitting on the hands energy. It matches the energy of this. Here's a picture of that energy. Sitting on the hands. It's all about divine timing. This person needs to figure it out. Divine timing is at play within their soul. They will make a decision because there's a soul contract here. The thing is, with a contract, there's only one side to go, right? It's with the contract. And if you break the contract, well, that's where you end up in Eight Swords. That's where you end up sad and depressed. That's where you end up with anxiety. That's where you end up... Again, there's so many people in this world sitting in things that are past their expiration date. Sitting in things that have been dead for a long time just because it's easier to sit there. And they're fucking themselves out of their own life. And they wonder why they don't get the jobs. They wonder why nothing ever works out the way they hoped it would. They wonder why their friends are all kind of superficial and they have to put on an act around them just to kind of fit in a little bit. Never really showing their true depth to those people. Now, then they wonder why. Really? Do they? You wonder why that is, do you? People need to learn more about energy and how it works. The whole universe is energy. That's Einstein talking, by the way, not some goddamn fuckwit in his parents' basement writing a New Age blog. It's the whole, everything is energy, all of it. Everything. The words, the weather, the earth, the trees, us, everything. The whole fucking universe. Planets, galaxies, all. Alright, let's talk about this Eight of Swords. Universe gave us this for a reason. Why? Why is the Eight of Swords here? It's red with the energy of the connection. Now again, they're coming in like a freight train. The Emperor is heading toward the Empress. The Empress was crossing the Emperor. We've got a Knight of Cups coming in because of pain. Because they're feeling the loss of the connection. I always say the Three of Swords, most powerful energy that brings people in and together in these soulmate cycles. It is. But it's not the most ideal energy to enter something in, because I got swords here too. So this can lead to a problem. This is why they're so nervous. 8 swords plus 3 swords is 11 swords. That equals nervous. This little boy here is nervous that they'll get rejected because it might hurt their precious ego, which is so frail, and then they need people around them to coddle them and compliment them and tell them they're pretty or handsome, right? He doesn't think it's big enough. What if it's not big enough? Okay. Oh, poor little thing. Grow the fuck up. It looks like they are with the Strength card, though. With the Strength card before the cut, it looks like whoever this is growing the fuck up and realizing that it's cups that matters. I get a very religious vibe here, too, in some of the energy. Your person might have been raised Catholic or something like that. Listen, I don't know if they ever read the Bible, but apparently from the energy I've got here, they didn't. Okay? All of us are equal. That's in the Bible. Everybody's equal. Equal access to God. It's part of it. I mean, it's definitely, if this is a religious person, which is only a few of you, it's not all of you, just a few. But for those of you that I'm talking to, they live in contrary to the very book they're carrying around. It's fucking ridiculous. And you all know how God feels about the hypocrites. You don't like them. What's the Eight of Swords doing here? Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Why is it here? Okay. Boy, really want me to shuffle today. Judgment across it. They're worried about, I see it. I get it. The energy itself coming in can create burden. Okay? Yeah, I see that as part of the Queen of Cups. But they're also, what's happening here is it's judgment time. A cycle is trying to end. Judgment, when you get past judgment, you go to the world. The world is a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. It kicks you back to the fool. You begin again on a new level. If you don't get past judgment, it kicks you back to the fool on the same level you've been on. You to relearn your lessons over and over. That's what this person, whoever this is, has been doing. They've been getting to the judgment phase. We're done. We're breaking up. We're finished. We're over. Saying that to the toxic Four of Wands. And then they just get back together. Because probably in most cases they have a fight. And when you have a fight, it builds passion energy. It's static energy. It's almost a devil-like energy, but it's not really. But it is kind of just a surface energy of passion. So you have what we all call in pop culture makeup sex, right? And makeup sex is always great. Yeah, because it's riding off that passion energy from the fight. As soon as that dissipates, everything goes back to the hatred it was right before everything. This person's been sticking their hand in the fucking meat grinder time after time after time after time. Well, we're at the point now where they have another chance to not do that. But yet, they're actually considering doing that. Because, oh, it's going to be too much to get out of this. We're tied financially with this. Idiot. Right there. It's idiot. They got a chance. The universe is saying we're at the judgment phase. There's a chance here. They're aware that the relationship is toxic. Whatever it is, family, marriage, relationship, a dog that bites, a career, it's toxic to them. And I've explained that with the soul energy here. So rewind, watch again. What's on top of 8 swords? The Hermit. They also know every inch of their soul, this is read with the Knight of Cups, every inch of their soul wants to come toward this soulmate connection. There's so much pain here. They almost don't care about the loss of the other thing. Because it's been dead for a long time. Dead. Doesn't this look dead to you? There's energy is in layers. So there's that energy attached too. Yeah, there's all kinds of pain. There's pain. Somebody on the other side in that toxic relationship hurt this person. They never fully got over that pain. And then there's the pain of what they rejected here because they keep getting to judgment and saying, nah, just stay with it. And then they get kicked back to the fool on the same level they've been on to repeat the same shit over and over again with the universe hoping they'll fucking learn their lesson this time because there's a soul contract with something really good. Their soul knows this. The Hermit here tells me slowly but surely this person's evolving. And their soul, what their soul's true purpose is coming to the surface. And as that happens, I can promise you their soul's true purpose, their soul energy does not match the energies of what they're sitting in. And because of that, we have a very good chance of this going to the next phase here. And that soulmate connection coming together. That's why the energies are coming together like a fucking freight train. Coming in, right? The Empress is crossing the Emperor in the energy of the connection with a Knight of Cups because of 3 swords. Because it might be over. The card that brings people together. Why is the Hermit here? The Knight of Wands. Charging in because of the 3 of Swords. Come on now. Why am I your second favorite energy reader? Come on now. Give me a break. That's fucking amazing. I could have gotten egg on my face. I didn't. It's a Knight of Wands. Charging in because of the pain. The soulmate connection, the energy of it is coming back together. If you thought this was over, you're wrong. It's coming back together with the force of a goddamn freight train. Your person can still use their free will. I just got done telling you it's what they've been doing. Oh, I'll just keep it the same. It's fine. I'll just distract myself with work projects and whatever. Yeah. Yeah. You're a fucking idiot. I'm going to say it. It's a fucking idiot that does that. This energy is very powerful. This is a very powerful soul connection. It's time to move on to a new phase. It's time. When nobody getting any younger. This is life. It's not a fucking rehearsal. So, at the end of the day, yeah, this is just a separate message from the universe. It's not technically even part of the reading, but it is read with the energy of the connection. It's super clarifying the energy of the connection. And it backs up my read here. This right here is our problem. At the end of the day, they may just decide to stay with what they got. Why? And it'll come back around again. Because the universe kicks them back to the fool on the same level they've been on. If they decide to leave, they move to a new level. And their whole life changes. Yeah, that's why it's the Leo soap opera, isn't it? It sounds like a soap opera script to me. Why is the Four of Cups here? Let's go. Give me the final on this. Four of Cups is read with this. It's like will this boy choose to bang this girl, or will this boy choose to just look at frogs? Will this boy choose the regular stability, judgment, and not pass judgment, or will they choose cups? I don't know. We'll find out after these messages. Okay? It's just like that. Why is the Four of Cups here? Tell me about it. What's going to happen here, universe? Most likely scenario, please. It's the best I can do. It's minor arcana. It's up to their free will. So is the communication to you. It's up to their free will. Person's a bit of a chicken shit when it comes to emotions. It's because they're so used to having their ego stroked. That's what happens to people like this. That's why I say it reminds me of a fucking celebrity. It's the same problem I have with all the damn people I've met. Even when I was neighbors with one for a while, it's just I got nothing. It was like talking to someone, thinking about every word they're going to say before they say it to me. Oh my God, should I say that? All I asked was, how you doing? It's okay. I don't have Harvey Levin on the fucking phone that I'm dialing up. I got you with some info, Harvey. You know, I mean, chill. Live your life. It's fine. I understand there has to be a pretense, but you don't have to take it to crack cocaine levels, for God fucking sake. But this is what this energy's like. This is a person who cares a lot about what other people think. And they get their ego stroked a lot. They've made all their friends in their life and all their partnerships were people that stroked their ego. Either people that elevated their status, a name they can drop, or would make mommy or daddy happy, which is probably why they got married to whoever the hell they're married to in that toxic situation for a lot of you. Not all, but a lot of you. But again, when we care too much about what other people think, and we allow flattery, which is devil energy, the devil flatters us. That's what they do. This is clearly a person who can't tell the difference between the devil and the angel. They thought they were surrounded by angels, and they got it wrong. They got it completely backwards. You know, the devil flatters you. They tell you what you want to hear. They see you smile. They like that. All right? That's not a basis for making friends or marrying someone. It's about the cups, okay? It's not about status. It's not about pentacles. It's not about any of that. Not about who someone is so you can drop their name. No. And it's not, you don't live your life based on how other people think either. Hey, I'm still shuffling. I'm running out of things to tell you, but I thought while I'm shuffling, I'd give you my energy read. All right? Why not? It's what you're here for, right? What's the point in coming to Steve's Love Tarot? I'm an energy reader. If you're not going to take the energy read, there's no point. I'm just telling you about this person. So if they do show up, you can be mighty impressed. Because if they do show up, it means they pushed past all that. It means they passed judgment and got to the world. And that's awesome. I would be thrilled for them. All right? So, and it also means they love the fuck out of you, because equal and opposite reaction applies here. For as much pain is around this Three of Swords, there's an equal amount of love on the other side of the spectrum. Equal and opposite reaction. That's why the Knight of Cups is here. It's a powerful card of love, especially in this Witch's deck. Why is the Four of Cups here? Man, you really want me to shuffle. Okay. If I have to shuffle that much, okay? If I have to shuffle that much, it means that it's up in the air. And I believe it is, because of the Two of Pentacles here. It's all up in the air right now. It's up to this person. It really is a commercial break. It's, will they choose the original thing and go back and repeat the same mistakes, or will they choose the Cups? We'll be back after these messages. Crossing the Four of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles. He stopped. It's like a deer in the fucking, or a horse in the fucking headlights in this case. In the Witch's Tarot, the Knight of Pentacles is not moving. He's stopped. He's got to cross this pond or whatever it is. Male or female, it's someone who's holding the pentacle. They want to come talk to you. They want to come talk to you. But they're stopped. Why? Because it might not be big enough. This card more than backs up my energy read on this Four of Cups. I'm giving you full power on this reading, you guys. I'm fueled up with a good breakfast, and I'm fresh off a Cancer reading, which is like cocaine, crack cocaine of tarot, you know, as far as energy goes. Right here, the Four of Cups. This little boy, not banging this girl, just looking at the frogs because they're worried their ego might get hurt. It might not be big enough. Her last boyfriend was Long Dong Silver, and I'm just a regular person. And what if it's not big enough? Male or female? It's male and female on the card. I'm giving the analogy. That's why they're stopped. But they want to come talk to you. They're holding a very nice offer. I hope the fuck they do. And for those of you where your person is watching too, and I know they are, there's about a half a dozen here. Best I can figure from the energy. Pay fucking attention to what I'm saying. Rewind and watch the video again. The Sun. Oh my God. It is the happiest card in the deck. It is a card of communication. I asked the universe for the majority. I have to see what comes after the Sun. It's also Leo energy. Again. Forward movement. Their inclination, his inclination is to bang that girl. Their inclination is to come forward. It's major arcana. They're being pushed. Why is the Sun here? Keep your fucking Leo fingers crossed. The Seven of Swords. This person thinks that their intuition is... hear me out. I'm giving you one hell... I'm on fire today with my energy reads. Listen. Stop futzing with the dog. Put the dog down. Listen to me. Seven of Swords is devil energy. It's mild devil energy. It's a card of deception. It's a card of someone fooling themselves. This person is fooling themselves. They think it's their intuition that's telling them that there's some deception here in the connection with you. There's something off. They think it's their intuition that's... listen to what I just said. They think it's their intuition that's telling them that. No, it's their brain that's telling them that. It's the Eight of Swords. There's no deception here in the connection with you. The connection with you is the Sun. They got it wrong. They think it's deception. They think there's something holding them back. They're just letting fears get the better of them because they're afraid their ego won't get stroked in this. They might get rejected, and that would hurt their ego. People around this person spend a lot of time puffing them up. I get that. I pick that up in the energy. They spend a lot of time puffing them up. It's going to vary for each of you how that is. You know, you're pretty, you're handsome, you know, that kind of thing. Whatever. They spend a lot of time kissing their ass. That's why I say it reads like a celebrity. They always get their asses kissed. They always do. The smart ones don't surround themselves with people that do that because it just feeds the fucking ego. But whatever your person does, if they're a secretary or a checker at a grocery store or a construction worker, it doesn't matter. They're getting their ass kicked. So what happened is you didn't chase them, so they think it's their intuition telling them that there's some deception here with the love and this connection. And that's part of what this Eight of Swords is. It's part of what's holding them back. Yet their real intuition, the Hermit here, is telling them to bring the cup. It's telling them to bring the cup. And eventually, I believe they will. I believe they will because the Knight of Pentacles is here. He eventually shows up, male or female. Slow as an ox, but he eventually shows up. You can't think that your intuition is telling you something. Your intuition is the soul. If you think about it, if you have time to even think about it, it's not your intuition. The messages from the intuition are very quiet. Okay? It's about a half a second, give or take. About the time it takes to snap a finger. Okay? That's your intuition. Anything beyond that is your brain trying to shoot it down. That's what your ego does. The ego shoots down the messages from the intuition. The intuition only knows love. The soul only knows love. This person here has probably been screwed over a lot. This person here has been hurt in the past. I can see it. I can feel it right here in this Three of Swords. There's multiple swords through that heart. I believe it. But you can't let the past, what someone else did to you, dictate your future. You use the past as a guideline, not a fucking template. And this person is foolishly thinking that their intuition, it's their intuition telling them there's deception here. There's no fucking deception here at all. This is a beautiful, pure connection. It's gorgeous. The energy of the connection itself is represented by the divine masculine crossed by the divine feminine. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. It doesn't. It abso-fucking-lutely doesn't. So this person, if they're thinking that, this connection is represented by the sun here. It's the happiest card in the deck. The universe basically saying, hey, little boy, you should be banging that. She don't care how big it is. But they're not. Because they think their intuition is telling them that there's something off here. There's something not right. This can't be real. It's too good to be true. Phrases like that in the energy. Too good to be true. Come on. My Leos aren't too good to be true. Again, roles can be reversed, of course. But assuming I'm talking about your person, my Leos aren't too good to be true. And if you think my Leos are too good to be true, then what does that say about the people you're hanging around? That only validates my read that it's mostly devil energy. Ego-stroking, materialistic nonsense. Superficial people. Trying to impress other people. Vanity. A lot of that is around this person. And it bleeds onto them and it limits their life. I can't predict free will. I can say with that Knight of Pentacles crossing here that this person is likely coming your way, slowly but surely. The energy's coming in like a freight train. Whether they follow along with it is up to them. Alright? It is. It's a beautiful reading. It's a beautiful connection. I've told you that before. It's a shame that one side of this connection is so jaded, is so controlled on their side, and succumbs to the opinions of others too much, doesn't make their own decisions in a lot of ways. In many ways they don't. A lot of control around this person. It's shame that the other side has been hurt so bad that they've let it shut them down. It's a shame. It'll always be a shame if they don't show up for you. You have my sympathies on that. Alright, give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Leo before we go here? I'm not going to extend this one, Leo. There's no need. I've given it to you. I've given you everything. Okay? Take it for what it's worth. But my energy reads are pretty solid. As everybody knows. But I've been honest with you with what I read in the energy. And for some of you, your person is watching. And to them, again, I say smarten the fuck up. Alright? Think about my logic here. Alright, give me 3 cards, universe. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Leo? 2 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Staying. Crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. Again, it's everything I already told you. This person needs to walk away from 8 broken cups to go toward their happiness. As long as they keep distracting themselves with pentacles and thinking pentacles are happiness, they're going to be jammed up. That's the energy around this card. Jammed up. And they're going to be out in the cold on life. Alright? This person desperately, energetically speaking, the energy around them is stifling them. Stifling them. They desperately need to walk away from 8 broken cups. The cups have been broken for a long time. And you know what? As I read the energy, they fucking know that. They know that. This part of this deceptive energy is the lies they tell themselves. Because it's easier to stay. Right? With judgment crossing here. It's easier to stay. Why not try passing judgment this time? Otherwise, if you stay, you're just going to be passing gas. Because it's real shitty on the other side, the way I read the energy. And they're only leaving themselves out in the cold unless they walk away. And all this distracting themselves with work and practical concerns and all of that, that's just wasting time, and it's only going to lead to regret down the road. It's leaving them stuck. Nothing really great's going to happen, per se. Because this energy around them, this devil energy that's around that devil card crossing the 4 of Wands that we saw in the pre-shuffle, that energy is repellent. Okay? It is repellent to anyone who isn't like energy to it. So in other words, all they attract are other people that are superficial, materialistic, and attention-seeking. That's it. That's probably what all their friends are. All their friends are superficial, materialistic, and status seeking, attention seekers. I believe it. And because that's all it's going to attract. Like energy attracts like energy. All right? The only reason it hasn't repelled you, the other side, the divine feminine here, is because there's a connection. And because there's a connection, you know, and again, roles can be reversed. So again, you know what's in their soul. You could feel it. Your souls are together. Like I said, your souls are married. Your souls are the real connection. You have a soul contract with this person. This person's living a very 3D superficial life. And it's against their soul's purpose, but their soul is coming to the surface. And it's creating a great deal of pain, which is causing them from the soul to want to come in, Knight of Cups. And this Three of Swords, once this really starts to take hold, is this. They can repeat past mistakes all they want. But in my experience, and I've lived a thing or two, repeating past mistakes is repeating past mistakes. They happen again and again and again and again. All right. But the energy is coming in. The connection's coming together like a freight train. I hope that the person's attached to it, because that's 5D energy. Anyway, I've done what I can here. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one fucking person today, and you know who you are, I've done my job. That's it. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned for energy updates, Leo. I'm going to keep an eye on this. You know I will. You know we always have that Leo soap opera update about once a week anyway. All right. Good luck.